Isang maganda pero makulimlim at maulang Huwebes sa inyong lahat. Kamusta po kayo? Sana po ay safe po tayo from the southwest monsoon. Ang bagyo po ay nasa northern Luzon at mabagal po ang kanyang galaw. Pero sana po ay safe po tayo. Welcome po sa Thursday edition ng The Stock Market Today, ika-22 ng Hulyo, 2021. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chadoro. Ako po isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007. And I do this report daily, which I started August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. And if you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. Our news is on SMC GLOBAL POWER at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, July 22, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. So, umpisa na po natin. From the Manila Standard, San Miguel drops more coal projects, favors renewables. Conglomerate San Miguel Corporation decided to drop more coal projects from its portfolio, according to a report by the Department of Energy. SMC confirmed the report following the earlier announcement of unit SMC Global Power Holdings that it would avoid building new coal power plants to focus on renewables. SMC informed the DOE of plans to convert its 300 megawatt coal plant in San Carlos Negros Occidental into an LNG facility. SMC also plans to discontinue the 300 megawatt coal expansion project in Malita, Davao, and the 328 megawatt project in Davao del Sur. The company also opted not to proceed with Central Luzon Premier Power Corp's 1,340 megawatt coal project and the Lumiere Energy Technologies Inc. 710 megawatt station in Pagbilao, Quezon. SMC earlier said SMC GP would add more renewables in its power portfolio to significantly cut carbon footprint while addressing the company's need for reliable, affordable power. So, may I share with you then the commentary of BDO Nomura. Ang sabi niya, we think SMC's change of plans was a result of the DOE memorandum banning new coal plants last year. The pipeline of projects are not included in our forecast and valuations and will therefore not affect our view of SMC. We have a neutral rating on SMC as the stock trades near fair value. That's full year 21 forecast PE of 33.6 times versus the 19.4 conglomerate peer average. Mataas yung PE niya. Generally, the lower the PE, the better, and offers limited upside in our view. So that's our news for the day. And before we proceed with our PSEI, let me read some comments that I had from our subscribers. Si Edward Vincent Barnachea commented, Sir, pa-review po ng ALLHC. Apparently, bought it at its highest then at 470 per share. It's now going down. FOMO po ako. Your insights, sir, will be highly appreciated. Salamat po. So, I'll include ALLHC. And then, George Anthony C. commented, Good day, Sir Benji. How do you determine if a stock has volume if we are without the aid of charts? Thank you, sir. Okay, good question. Anthony George C. Alam niyo po, saan ba kinukuha ni Instagrams ang data niya from the charts? Diba? And I was thinking about this. Paano nga ba kung walang Instagrams? Saan kinukuha ni Instagrams ang data sa volume? Actually, volume as an indicator is basic information provided by the PSE or any other stock exchange in the world. So you get that information from the source, the Philippine Stock Exchange website. Pero raw ang information dyan. What it gives is the total value of the stock transaction on a daily basis. So you'll have to get the value daily to get an average. And if the volume of a certain day exceeds the average, you have a volume spike. Kung makikita po natin, so for instance, yung PSE website, for example, so makikita po natin dito yung time of the day when trading happens. Yan po, no? For example, ito po. So ang time po ngayon, actually ang time po sa aking laptop is 12:08, pero yung time po dito is 11:34. So may 30-minute lag, ano po? I-refresh lang po natin. So may 30-minute lag ang website as against the 11:53. Sorry, may 15-minute lag, ano? So 11:53 po dito, 12:09 po sa aking laptop. So makikita nyo dito yung value. Halimbawa, ACEN po, 198,472,582 million pesos. And you divide it by the current price of 821, you get the number of shares. Pero kung volume po pag-uusapan, value po yung tinitingnan. So paano pa kino-compute yung value dyan sa stocks na yan? Kung titingnan po natin yung definition of volume from Investopedia, it's the amount of an asset or security that changes hands over some period of time, often over the course of the day. For instance, stock trading volume would refer to a number of shares of a security traded between its daily open and close. Trading volume and changes to volume over the course of time are important inputs for technical traders. So for instance po, bumili ka po ng ACEN na 500 shares, buy, sell, apat na transaction na buy, sell na 500 shares. So isang 500 na buy, isang 500 na sell, isang 500 na buy, isang 500 na sell. Dalawang 500 na buy, dalawang 500 na sell. So apat. Okay? So yan po yung example natin. Dalawang buy, dalawang sell. So paano kino-compute yung volume niyan, ano? Okay, you compute the volume by multiplying the stock price against the 500 plus the stock price against the sell, stock price against the buy, stock price against the sell. So, meron kang a total of 2,000 shares at an average, say for example, of 820. 2,000 shares at 820. Kasi apat na 500 buy and sell po yun. At different times of the day. So, ang total po nun, magre-register po yan sa value. And you get the total transactions of the stock of the different brokers, of the different individuals trading in the brokerage houses. And you get the total value here in pesos. Yan po. Diyan po kinukuha yung value. Now, doon naman sa halimbawa naman ay sa chart naman, ano? Kasi sa chart, nandun na yung information eh. So, makikita mo doon, kung ACEN ang pinag-uusapan natin, makikita natin doon yung volume, ano? Makikita po natin dito sa baba. Yan po. Yan po, nandyan na po siya. So, kung makita po natin, ay yung shadow po dito is the average. Pero yung halimbawa, kung lumagpas po dyan, yan po yung more than the average, yung volume for the day. Ito yung volume for the day. Ano po? Ganyan po. So, kung green po yung candlestick, green din po yan. Kung red yung candlestick, red din po yan. So, basta't yung value niya ng buying is more than the selling kung green. Kung red naman, mas malaki yung selling na value kesa sa buying. Pero, hindi po yan actual indication na total buying or total selling. Isang buong total lang po yan. Ano po? So, ganun po kino-compute ang volume. Kung wala, you'll have to get it on a day-to-day basis and average it. And then, get the day's total and compare it with the average. Ito po yung ginagawa nitong chart. Okay po? So, maraming po salamat for that question. Anthony George C. Okay, so now let's take a look at What happened to the Philippine Stock Exchange Index today? Okay, the PSEI gained 100.41 points. That's 1.55% up to end at 6576.62. Wow, that's great news. Bumawi si PSEI. Pero malaki po yung binagsak niya since July 15, ano? And in fact, starting here, July 6, it was on a downhill trend already. Now, hopefully, ay mag-recover po ang ating PSE. And tulad nga ng sinasabi ko kahapon, ay yung support level niya. Meron po ako nakikitang support level dito at 6380 to 6400 level, ano? But after that, yung next support level niya nandito na po sa area to, sa 6200 level, 6185 to 6200 level. On the market summary, 136 companies advanced, 52 remained unchanged while 56 declined. So ito po yung total volume niya, 1.40 billion, valued at 3.67 billion pesos. On the all-share index, also rose by 1.09%, and there was a change of 43.94, while all the sectoral indices are up, led by the financials at 2.9%. So dito po pala ang volume is 1.4 billion. So I think this is the turnover of shares, yung 1.4 billion. Valued at 3.67 billion. So number of shares po yung volume. The value is 3.67. Ito po yung number of shares times the average price. Ano? Yan po yung value. So I stand corrected po kanina. Ang sinasabi ko kanina kasi is pesos eh. Pero volume is the turnover of how many number of shares. No? Okay. So after that is we will review the top 10 stocks. Let's review muna siyempre si ALLHC. Then after ALLHC, we have ACEN, ALI, SM, BDO, MBT, LTG, SMPH, MONDE, Converge, and Ayala Corporation. Ay, sorry po, hanggang Converge lang po tayo dahil 10 na nga pala yun. Okay, so let's start with ALLHC. Ito yung logistical arm ni Ayala Corporation. Ayala Logistical Holding Corp, no? So, ALLHC, mukhang nag-hold siya sa support, and this is the area of support. Nasa 395 to 4 pesos po yung area of support, and it fell a lot in the past few days, starting here on July 13, and the biggest drop was on July 16. And RSI is apparently it is 48, may pagka-bearish po si RSI, but maganda po yung stock dahil it rose to as much as ang highest is 457. So it is in its highest level for a long while, kasi its highest level was here noong July 26, 2019 pa. So it rose to 421, and after that it went down, and it's now at its highest level, 395, ano? Pero it went as high as 475. Ngayon, ang nakikita ko pong resistance level nandito po sa area to. Kasi ito na yung pinakamataas eh, yung 475 niya. Yan, mga 460 to 475 po yung resistance level, while the support level is at 390 to 4 pesos. Ngayon po, on the short term, ALLHC is bearish kasi nag-cross na po yung 20-day exponential moving average. However, yung ating 50 and 100-day medium and long-term indicators are still under the candlestick. So, kung mag-hold po ito at this level at 390, and pagpalagay na natin na hanggang EMA 50 po yung support niya at 376 or 377. Then maaring we may see a bounce at that level, pero kung ma-breach niya po yung area yan, ay the next support level would be here at EMA 100, yung 348 level, no? Yan po yung next support level, yung 348 level. Okay, so that's for all HC. Pero kung long-term investor ka, no worries, because Ayala Logistics and Holding Corp is a good company. Kasi yan yung logistical arm ni Ayala Corporation. Then after that would be ACEN. Okay, may recovery si ACEN, no? There's a solid green candlestick, although it's not engulfing, but it's an encouraging sign that support is holding at EMA 50, no? At 8 pesos to 8.10. Yan po yung nagiging support level ngayon. Kung magtuloy-tuloy ang recovery po, ay maari pong tumaas pa po si Ayala Corporation. But if it breaches this level, our next support level would be our EMA 100 at 749 to 750. So after ACEN, we have Ali. Ako, si Ali, another red candlestick, pero it's holding, ano? Holding at this level. Yung support level po niya, yan po, no? It's holding at that level, 34.05, ano? Or 34 pesos level. Yan po si Ali, pero bearish po ang dating niya based on the charts. Then SM had a green candlestick, but it appears to be moving sideways, pero bearish po ang sentiment. But the green candlestick looks encouraging. RSI is still bearish at 42. And then BDO. Si BDO unti-unting tumataas, ano? Okay, nag-bounce siya dito with sabi ko nga, yung support level niya ay nandito, pero it made a bounce already here. So it's still bearish. Well, actually 107.60, ano ba yung EMA 100 natin? 107.60. So it just barely touched the EMA 100, which is the long-term, our long-term indicator, pero bearish po siya. 42.53 pa rin. But if we see another green candlestick tomorrow, then it's a sign that the trend may have changed. Then after BDO, we have Metrobank. Okay, Metrobank had an inverted hammer. It's a green candlestick contradicting the red candlestick here. And here we have volume. No, meron po siyang volume, which is a bit above average. So in the next few days, baka makita po natin maaring magbago po yung trend, ano? Hopefully magdilang ang health to itong reverse hammer na ito. So it ended at 44.60 or 50 centavos up. Bearish po pa rin ang sentiment. And then Lushitan Group. Okay, it's a red candlestick, still bearish, also at 10.70, losing 20 centavos. And RSI is oversold at 17. So pagka sinabi po nating RSI is oversold, it's below 30 po. And anytime soon, there may be indications that the stock may change in trend. Kasi oversold na po siya. And then SMPH. Okay, SMPH had a recovery, green candlestick reverse inverted hammer. And based on the chart, ay bearish pa rin ang kanyang trend, but the inverted hammer is encouraging. So, nag-touch siya ng oversold level. Kailan to? Kahapon, 28.92 oversold level at nagkaroon siya ng bounce today. Still bearish ang sentiment ni SMPH. Then MONDE. Okay, MONDE had a green candlestick which is encouraging also. It had a high of 1552, but it ended or closed at 1526, 24 centavos up. Still bearish ang sentiment, then finally converge. Emerging stock itong converge. So, timo, nananatili siyang, in spite of the negative sentiment, nananatiling under the candlestick yung mga under the candlestick yung ating mga indicators. So, indication na patuloy na tumataas itong converge. With our EMA20 acting as support, which is now at 2282. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market today, July 22, 2021. Ito po si Benji Chodoro, nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Ingat po tayo sa COVID, mag-ingat din po tayo sa monsoon, mag-ingat din po tayo sa scam. Maraming salamat sa inyong pag-subscribe. Hanggang sa muli, God bless. Bye for now.